Welcome to the very first Funko Friday.
Winter is coming, and we're covering Game of Thrones Series 2 before anyone else.
I don't know the song. Series 2 of the Legacy Collection for the Game of Thrones figures includes 6 figures. Cade, what are they?
I don't know any of these people because I've never seen the show.
Terrible.
We've got Jaime Lannister, Brienne of Tarth, Arya Stark, Khal Drogo, Robb Stark, and Daenerys Targaryen.
Alright, perfect. Yes, that's all of them. So we're going to go down the line and we're going to review all the figures. And clearly, you know, they're hitting all the characters of the series.
This is when it gets good. We should warn our audience, however, there are spoilers in this video. We are going to cover everything that's been in the HBO series so far. So if you haven't watched all the seasons, you might want to tune out right now.
Yeah, just like me, so I'll catch you guys later. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about the show, but I just assume everyone does not have a head.
No,
so.
Well, that's true, but you still have a head, and you're going to tell us what you think about these figures, not knowing anything about the show.
Okay.
Fine. All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Number 7.
Jaime.
Jaime Lannister. Very handsome, right?
Very cool. No, I like his armor. I like the white and gold look that he has. I don't know if that means anything in the show, but it's very cool.
Oh boy, does it ever.
Excuse me.
Okay, so Lannisters are very rich, and they have the best armor and the best weapons, actually.
He does, compared to these guys.
I do believe that the gold in the armor is more indicative of his station in the King's Guard. I don't know that there's a direct correlation to the sort of well-coined coffers of the Lannisters. I spit on you.
But yeah, no, it's like a nice soft rubber. It kind of reminds me of the like the Majin Buu figure that I have from Dragon Ball Z. It's like a very nice. It's not like too hard, but it's not too soft.
Yes. I think this is my favorite figure out of Series 2.
Really?
The likeness is great.
Yeah.
The intricate details on the armor are amazing. And, you know, Jaime is just a character you love to hate.
Initially,
really?
And then eventually you grow to love. You're like, no, Jaime, you're such an ass. And then it's just like, oh, Jaime,
you're such an ass.
I hope you live throughout the whole series.
The first series of Game of Thrones action figures were really Funko's first foray into 6-inch articulated collectibles in a big way.
Mm-hmm.
These are the real scan and prototyping, I believe, was handled by Gentle Giant, who also did Hasbro's Star Wars Black Label series.
Oh, okay, cool.
And these two lines are compatible with each other, so...
Next up in the line is number 8 is Brienne, and she is awesome. She's kick-ass. She's introduced, and she's talked down, oh, you're a girl, like, you can't be a fighter, and she, like, you know, kicks ass. She's awesome.
She bests some of the greatest champions in all of the lands.
Yes.
Wow, okay, she's pretty great. Does she come with a sheath for her sword?
She does. Unfortunately, I lost it, or I ate it. I got hungry on the train. The actress who plays Brienne of Tarth is also in the next Star Wars movie.
No,
that's
way.
awesome.
Yeah.
But we don't know, like, who she's playing.
Jar Jar.
She's playing Jar Jar's mother. She's arguably one of the only pure characters in Lord of the Rings. You know, she...
Lord of the Rings?
So she goes in the still alive pile.
Sure. Alright, now next up we have Arya at number 9.
Okay, I literally do not know. I think this is a girl.
Right.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Weird sword. I don't know.
Well, the thing is about her sword is, no, she is a girl, and unlike her sister, she wants to fight, and she wants to learn how to fight, so she actually gets a sword, and she names it Needle. Yeah. And that's why it's actually not like a very large sword that a brawlic man would normally swing.
Right.
But Jon Snow gave her that sword as a present.
Okay. So, I don't know, I hear like she's one of the fan favorites, or...
Yeah. Everybody loves Arya. You know, she's much like Brienne of Tarth. She's somebody you want to succeed.
But she's got a little evil in her. She definitely she's fueled by revenge.
Oh, so still alive pile. Who's next?
The infamous Khal Drogo, number 10.
This guy, alright, he's sick. But, like, I don't know, he, like, stands out more than anyone else from the line, just from the series,
for sure.
Everything.
Yeah, he doesn't have nice clothes because, you know, he comes from a different tattoos.
The Dothraki.
The Dothraki. They're on the other side of the Narrow Sea, the Dothraki, and, you know, they have, you know, tribal, like, tattoos. They have really long hair, and his hair is so long because it's almost a symbol of, like, how well he does in battle.
Yeah, when you lose a fight in the Dothraki culture, they chop off your hair, and you're sort of shamed. In terms of all the figures, the paint apps on this one are awesome. Like they really sort of got the detail with his tattoos and
Yeah, that's really cool.
he's also, you know, like you said, he looks unlike the other
The others,
characters,
yeah.
and that makes him a bit more interesting on your shelf.
Definitely, because he stands out. You know what I mean? And these are to scale.
Yeah, so the Hound is
Huge.
huge.
He
as
looks
is
big
Brienne
compared
of
to-
Tarth.
Yeah, they look really tall.
Yeah.
Stand aside!
Okay, all right. Let's just.
Oh, I've fallen! Hey, stab me! Stab me! Come on!
I don't know if you're actually reenacting the show or what.
Close.
You'll never know.
Alright, so Khal Drogo, Sun and Stars, Cade's favorite. Next up in the line is the infamous Robb Stark boy.
Why?
Oh,
What makes him
boy.
infamous? Like he's just.
I'm just gonna pour out a little liquor for my boy Robb Stark.
So he's dead.
No, Robb Stark, he was pretty much
He's the favorite son. You
Correct.
know, in a
the oldest.
in a traditional story, when a family is wronged, the Robb Stark character would set everything right. Unfortunately, we're in George R.R. Martin's world, so nothing you expect to happen in the story
No one's
is
safe.
going to happen.
That's fair.
No one is safe.
So, do Funko do justice to the Robb Stark?
Yes.
I would argue this is the best likeness they have.
Yes.
This looks exactly like
Really?
the actor.
Yes. But the hair, like, you know, just how curly it is,
Mhm.
and they got his facial hair perfect. I mean, even just the
Yeah.
armor and all
There's
of his...
something about guys with dark wavy hair and facial hair that just, it's very in right now.
You could easily be Robb Stark for Halloween. So up next we have the second Daenerys figure. Clearly she's wearing a different outfit.
It's my Khaleesi,
See,
where
well,
she's more of a Dothraki handmaiden.
Yeah. So her and Khal Drogo were once a pair, and then she moved on to a better life.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
They were together.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, she started dating Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family
exactly.
Guy.
Shut up.
And they
That's
broke up.
true.
By the way, we totally neglected to mention Khal Drogo is the new Aquaman.
Oh, yeah.
really?
Yes.
It's so weird, though. I mean, I don't
No,
know.
that's cool. No, that guy, that actor totally deserves work.
But he
And-
needs
and-
blonde hair. He
Nikki Fung, agent to the stars.
Okay, yes.
Alright.
What I really like about this cape, they folded the cape over like this so it reveals the underside of it. And it's like a permanent fold right there, and that's really cool. And right here, I guess this is her dragon whip.
All right, so how do we like this figure compared to this figure from the first series?
Well, I think there is definitely an improvement in Series 1 from Series 2.
Mhm.
That's to be expected when you're tackling a new
Mhm.
sort of scale and a
Sure.
new complex type of toy.
Mhm.
I think I like her in her more regal attire because it represents a
Okay.
relatively nicer time in her life. You can find these at finer retails. I saw a big dump display at Barnes & Noble. They're going for about $20 each. Are they worth it? Absolutely.
Definitely get them
Yeah.
if you're fans of the show. Definitely.
It's also worth mentioning that there's an exclusive Tyrion Lannister that's available at Walgreens.
Yes, and he was available in Series 1, but now you can get an alternate Tyrion figure.
So, Nikki, who else do you hope they make?
Okay,
For
so
Series 3.
first let's ask Kate. No, I wanted to see the little pie boy that gets
The fat boy?
Yeah. But no, I mean, who wouldn't want a Joffrey figure? Anybody?
No, nobody
No?
wants a Joffrey.
Yeah,
Okay,
How about an actual throne with all the swords and
Swords.
everything?
that would be sick. Actually, I thought of another character. I want to see a Littlefinger. I want
Yeah.
to see a Boy George. I mean Sansa Stark. And also, what do you want to see?
How about the old lady? The really sassy one with the cakes?
Tyrell's
Yes.
grandma.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I want to see the dragons.
Or the shadow beast that they conjure.
Yeah,
Oh,
more
yeah.
from their vagina.
From Melisandre.
Yeah.
monsters.
Melisandre.
I want to see some monsters.
Oh, we have the White Walker. Right
Oh
over
yeah,
here.
White Walker Series 1. This is actually the...
San Diego Comic-Con Glow in the Dark special.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Look at that.
Very
so,
sexy.
so what's the difference between this one and like the regular that people could buy outside of?
He's
Well,
white.
this one has Thinspiration.
I can see that with the thigh gap.
So there you have it. That was our very first Funko Friday, and there's 3 more coming, so be sure to tune in.
All month long.
And definitely let us know what you think about Series 2 Game of Thrones by Funko.
And here's the question for you guys. Let us know in the comments which characters you need to see in this line.
We want to know, so keep it funky fresh and tune in next Friday for the next Funko Friday.
And
Pizza out!
Pizza out! So, I don't understand, why did she change clothes and why did they break up?
It's complicated. They switched their status on Facebook. Are they related? That's a complicated question, Cade.
Jon Snow.
I know nothing. You don't know nothing. Well, Jon Snow.